Oh, we're back with Harrowings and the Passing Show, live with Hal Gill, your host. So we're heading out to see the Happy Fits at 9:30 Club later, but we're going first for the sound check and meet and greet at 3:45. Is when that's supposed to start? Or that's supposed to let us in for that part, which is nice. We'll see if I like it. Watching the traffic. Fair amount coming down Connecticut Avenue. Turning traffic's got the green arrow. The panel covers loose. Hear it click as the cars crossed over it. Yeah, got it. 31 seconds. So the passing show just brings you a little who, what, when, and where. It's not for anybody in particular. It's for the historians of the future, potentially, as primary documentation of what happens in the world. Just spent some time listening to a couple of people on Substack talking about, the 7-week project they've undertaken and feeling like it really wasn't clicking and that they think they're shutting it down or doing something different. I don't know. I couldn't really tell what the problem was entirely, except perhaps disappointed expectations. Because when you get one of these things going, Substack, I mean, I can't write for you, right? I can't document for you. I have to document for posterity, for a sense of loving kindness that dwells within me. And that's how I do it. See, we got Marge, David Grebow, the girl who caught up has joined. I just wrote a little bit about what I'm doing this evening. Then I wrote a little bit about what I was doing 25 years ago. And, time goes on. People do what they do. Relationships form, fall apart. People marry, have children, or not, don't. In some cases, I'm very happily married now for years. Gosh, it's been 16 years? 17. I'm losing track. This is 2025. It's been 17 years, by golly. And I met Lynn, feels like yesterday, practically. She worked right here in the Universal building. So we met for a walking date, and we sort of walked along this way. We actually ended up walking down T Street eventually. I was just winding my way wherever, hither and yon as I walked with her. And we ended up getting to 14th Street and Key, where St. X is. I knew St. X from a previous date I'd had, so we tried that out. I told her about seeing Titus Andronicus at the Shakespeare Theater downtown, how bloody it was. And she listened patiently to my stories. And I know I probably told her so many things that would be red flags in any other context. I'm not trying to pretend to anybody. And I guess she liked that authenticity, I guess. I also guess I wasn't too bad to look at. And she decided to give me a chance. And I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky she's in my life. About a year and a half into our marriage, she had a stroke and it's paralyzed her on the left. But she can do pretty well. It's nice weather. So she's going to get herself home from work so I can do this thing. I don't do a whole lot of them anymore, but this is one. I don't see any traffic coming. I think I can make it across, in spite of it being against the lights. This morning I filmed from T Street over yonder to home as I was just parting ways with Jack. He's probably in Oakland, California by now, or will be shortly. Is flying back out to the left coast, splits his time between that red brick house down there, past the white one, and there. So anyway, Jack's an interesting character. I like to talk about him sometimes, but right now I'm just walking down to the 9:30 Club, making my way at 3:11 p.m. I think I'll pick up my pace a little bit. I'm going to be on time. It's at V Street. Forget what street it's on otherwise. I don't think it's 9th, but maybe. And I'm at 19th, so I got about 10 blocks to go. What else I want to tell you all about? 97% power, so that's good. Sufficient, I think, into the day. Yeah. So I'm pretty content. Life, the universe, and everything. Florida Avenue, across the way. And what else do I want to tell you all about? I don't know. What do you all think of the world and life and the universe? Jeff Kripal. I don't know who Jeff Kripal is. That's all right. I'll look it up. Alexei Zaitsev. It's my esoteric buddy over in Russia. Grateful to be here. Grateful to be anywhere. I like to tell people. I don't know. I just know how things seem to me. Everything could be very different than the way it appears. Watching the patterns of vehicles keeps you in. I think that maybe the way oceans. I'll have to look that up. Yeah. Diplomatic plates. One of my little pet hobbies is to look up which diplomatic vehicles are going by. Can't tell right off unless you know the code, but you can look it up. Sometimes they change. Some of them are for things like the World Bank or International Monetary Fund. I've found they don't actually have a country, but they're still get diplomatic plates. Now, the walking, gotta go on. Is that, I don't know. Looks like I got the ability to cross here now. So I'm gonna do it. Let's get in position on U Street. It's a little harder to cross above. I need to make time, man. I need to make time. Nothing coming this way. Bicycle. Half an hour until I'm supposed to be there for this VIP part of the Happy Fit show tonight at the 9:30 Club. They have two younger bands, I think, opening up for them. Happy Fits has done pretty well, European tour under their belt. In addition, and I don't know, they're kind of poppy, so I'm not sure if I'll stay for the show or not. I wanted to drop by and say hello to Rana, who taught me some guitar lessons way back after I caught her at Songbird, opening for Michaela Davis and Southern Star, who were playing Songbird in a postponed concert. I forget why. But for some reason or another, they had to postpone. And Raina drove down from Philly and then drove back to Philly that night, I think. That's a heck of a thing to do as a traveling solo musician. She'd been in a band called Ghostlight, which I enjoyed quite a bit. I've thrown links to all that stuff in the bottom of the post I wrote about today. Really started out looking back 25 years, as I mentioned earlier, to my time in Copenhagen, Denmark, which started on December 1st, 2000 and wrapped up September 30th, 2002. It was the day that shall live in infamy. There were many days that lived in infamy while I was there. Of course, 9/11 happened while I was living in Copenhagen, much to my shock and all of our shock. We lost one of my buddies then from high school, a good companion, a year younger than me, was killed. And the second tower to be hit and the first to fall, Ricky Blood, that managed to save the lives of others he worked with by encouraging them to evacuate before the second plane hit. He was lost, and a great tragedy, really, in many ways, for many people the world over. It's really transformed the world in ways that we really didn't expect or want, or I don't know, we react. And that's what I'm sort of picking up on. People are reacting to disappointment. People are reacting to expectations they hold of how things ought to be versus how things are. I think just gratitude, that's my thing. I'm breathing. I'm having experiences. Right now, I don't have any severe pain. Doing a little inventory to see if there are any places on me that hurt. And actually, not too bad. Maybe a little bit, but it's very minor. That's not always the case. But getting out and moving helps. Go for a walk. Think about things, the cosmic scale, and how miraculous it is that any of us are here at all. That was nice. The policeman waved at me, gave him a thumbs up. He's trying to kind of be stealthy, I think, not blow his siren too loud. So he's going to interdict some evildoer, perhaps. And get a donut. I don't know. I never know. Like you can see the surface effects as we move from place to place. Amor fati luxury hair. That's very interesting to me. Amor fati. Forever young. It's a place to keep you young if you're aging, which I am. I don't go in there. Got a little music, little drums, and spin cycle studio. I don't know. Just nothing seemed to me. What else are we talking about here? Always have a reason to get out of the house. Yes. Perfect vehicle for a cage. Some vehicles. Makeshift patriot. Oh, okay. So glad to have you all with us. Jennifer Aniston joined. That's really Jennifer Aniston. Welcome. If it's somebody posing as Jennifer Aniston, shame on you, right? Who are you? Where are you? How are you? Those are the questions. Three, which I would pose to anybody listening. So tell people where you are. That'd be interesting. Then how are you? And then finally, who are you? Who are you? That's the big one, right? Who am who is this guy anyway? Oops, you know what? Got to count, but I'm not gonna make it. Oh, I need to go this way anyway. Other side of the street. Mabel. Not yet. Hmm, no. I'm watching the lights. I'm only at 16th Street. Damn. Got a long way to go. 321. Will I take it? I don't know, 24 minutes. And then maybe I'll make it. Look at these trucks. Hauling big equipment. CW Sun's infrastructure. Lippo construction employer. That's good. And Republic Services coming by. Oh, trash truck. They're trash or recycling, but there they go. Look at that stuff trailing off of them. So fluids out of the garbage they're hauling, I guess. I see. There's my thing. I got you crossing light. Next day, dumpster. Yeah, I don't know. Here we go. 8 people watching. 7. It was me, and then there's 7 idiot all. That makes it. Oh, soapy smelling. That's good, I guess. Ooh. You see some of the businesses across the way, the Double Up Burger, DeLorean 88 Vintage. What's this about? Vintage streetwear and sneakers. Big Planet Comics, Licht Bar and Cafe. It's all here. So I keep on looking. Keep on looking. Hours 87%. Keep on filming. And keep on moving to keep moving. So nobody else who wants to chime in about where you are, who you are, where, and all that. Well, that's fine. I noticed just today that the person I'm going to particularly to see has her own Substack. That's Raina Mullen, and you should look her up. I'm sure it'll be interesting, whatever she has to say, because she's an artist. She's one of us. You know, she's one of the creators in this planet. And the creators are the ones that are going to make the world a better place. If we can't create volunteerism, it's highly recommended. Got some guests tomorrow coming on too. Chris 2, 1 at 10, 1 at 12:30. I'm really delighted to be able to talk, and I'm super psyched to talk to both of them, both young ladies, younger than me. But I want to amplify their signal through the noise, you know? I want to get their perspectives on things. That's what my friend was trying to do with her group. I just got out of right before coming out here and doing this walk, trying to bring a perspective. And I know I'm coming at things from a wildly different perspective, right? Wildly different. There's so many different perspectives one can have. There's no real right way. There are ways. And we can all be cognizant of needing to respect each other, to try to guard and cultivate people's feelings. I don't know. I was reading, following along the perspectives. It's hard to break out of my inner feelings, I suppose, and feel what someone else might be feeling. As I pass these folks, I think about them and I see them with their faces looking out, taking in a fragment of the information that's available of my biography, as well as their biographies being soaked up into the camera, their existence being documented, brief as it is. As Shakespeare said in Macbeth, out, out, brief candle. I don't know. I don't remember the whole quotation. I think my sister memorized it, but I don't know if she still remembers it. But even thinks about it. I think about all these things all the time. So many books to be read, so many thoughts to be thunk. Thunk? Is it a word? Thoughts to think, to be thought. There we go. Somebody wants to talk to me. Music going on there. Swinging around, getting into the music corridor. In your eye. Yeah, 14th Street. Probably have another 5 blocks to go. Maybe a little more. Interesting. Can't make it go. Trader Joe's right down there. I like Trader Joe's. I might come back by there later. Don't have a bag. No. I don't know. I'm still debating whether I want to hang out and see the band play or not. I've got my ability, I suppose. We'll see. See if I make some friends. That's always kind of fun to do. 44. That mural there. U.S. Mail. Buck Hill. Ramsay's. Friday, there's a benefit for Ron Holloway at the 8x10. I'm sending someone there on my behalf. I love that. I'm moving the needle a little bit for somebody else. They're going to be there. They're going to enjoy it. I'm not going to be there. I'll need to go all the way to Baltimore, save the gas. And, it's all good. There's more murals tagging. Oh, all right. Keep on moving. It's at 28 now. I've got 15, 16, 17 minutes. Dragon. Sports and Social used to be the Smith, but it's been a while. My 11th wedding anniversary, Linda and I went there. Has it really been 18? No, 17. 17 years. Wow, that's a lot of stuff that Amazon driver's got. That was nice. Do I have anything? Oh, it's coming up Friday. Anyway, what else do we want to talk about? Poop. If you're going to the library, I wonder good books on cryptography or languages. I'm sure there are. I'm not going to go to the library, though. I'm going to the 930 Club. A venue for music. Heading to the meet and greet sound check session. So see if I like the sound check. I might stay for the whole show. Might not. But I've done what I can. Bought the package. See the show. I'm doing 81% power. I'm good with that. Yeah, I think I'd better stop. This guy's got the right of way at 13th Street, Northwest Washington, D.C., and U Street, Northwest, right near the U Street Station, African American Civil War Memorial, Cardoza, all that. Green line stop. True Reformer building. Got Duke Ellington on that. Row houses up and down. We'll be walking on V Street. V Street is my destination. So I'm on U right now. 12, 11. Not much longer. I might be able to make it. Can I make it? And this car's going to make it. He was turning anyway. There we go. Now I can go. 42. That is the answer. And world of kids going to see, eh? Go back to the. Things are transforming so quickly. We got 80? No, not even. He's gobbling up too much power. I'm probably going to cut the passing show pretty soon before I get to my destination. But we are at the Lincoln Theater. I was at the Lincoln Theater not too long ago, early November. Caught Robert Plant here. And anybody coming that I need to see? Patti Smith, Red of Angels. I will be there December 19th for that. Politics and Prose about that. Flaming Lips is coming December 31st for New Year's Eve with Marty Strange. So a little, no, nothing that's really jumping out at me too much. He's Patti Smith, yeah. Should be a great show. Ben's Chili Bowl. Across the street at 1208. You? What? What? That's weird. That seems untoward. That Ben's Chili Bowl at 1208 U Street across the street. Oh, there it is. Right. I didn't know they were going to close up their original and open up over there. What's up with that? Temporary home repairs and upgrades are going on to the original. That's a relief. Here's more about the True Reformers building right there. And city within a city. So I just look at the historical markers, soak up the data from them into the passing shows. Lens. Anybody talking? Just Alexi. Okay, not just Alexi, but Alexi's talking about cryptography, languages, physical therapy, pivot, physical therapy. So yeah, I gotta think about this. 77% power. I'm gonna wrap up the passing show and thank you all for joining. All 7 of you who stopped in to hear what we had to say. I don't know. Promotion would be really important. I think we all have to promote each other on Substack. So think about that. Be the change you want to see. I'm so grateful to my board of directors, including the newest one, Harriet C., who has decided to come on and be a part of the passing show, so to speak, by being a paid subscriber. There's nothing like getting paid subscribers. It really lights up my world, rocks our worlds, right? And it's not a huge lift, folks. It helps the platform as well grow. It's not using advertising, so self-sustaining, and be the change you want to see in the world. Remember, every cent spent is a vote for the kind of world we are co-creating. That's all I got.